So he would have to come through this section. So he could have popped out right here. We have to do the boring work if you want a solution. Understand? This is the boring shit that they do all the fucking time when they want to do slick shit and get away with shit. They do the boring work. Niggas always trying to have fun. Fuck the fun shit. Whoa. See how they jumped that? It's cool. Now he goes in that direction. You see him go into that direction. So they're hiding the activity that's going on in this footage. So it'll look like they're not that busy down there. Nobody was really down there. Alright, for those who are confused by these two young dudes being in this basement area during the time Kenneka walks in, I want to show you what I mean by not only the suspicion around them, the suspicion around the footage, but also the fact that they never come out of this area on footage. They never come out of this area on footage around this time. Alright? They never come out of this area. Okay, first I want to show you, see if I can pull up something right here. .043. This is 9/9, right? This is on the 9th, right? This is on the 9th. Now what I want to show you is this. This is on the 9th. This is the, see the time here? It's 2:37. This is the last time. The last time you will see this dude on footage in either hallway. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you know where this leads to? Do you know where this leads to? I don't think y'all. See what I can do. Alright, so let's look at this. Let's look at this. Let me show you where the hall leads to. This is the door that he going in. Alright, this leads to the upper kitchen. The upper kitchen where Kenneka was found in the freezer is up in this area right here. Alright, what I'm trying to show y'all is that they never come back out into either this hallway, they never come back out into this hallway. Show you what hallway I'm talking about. The visibility hall. They never pop out in this hallway again. They never pop out in the escalator footage ever again. They never pop out in the lobby area ever again. Alright. Even the footage that shows, let me see, I'm gonna get it from this point right here. Even the camera that shows this part right here, they never pop out in any of these cameras again. This is what I'm trying to get y'all to see. Okay, the only way that they can do that without us seeing them on camera and they leave this building without us seeing them on camera is the docking area. Now, like I said in the comments, the fact that the docking footage or the docking camera does not work, that was a convenient thing. Okay, it was a very convenient thing. It was too convenient, because that camera alone would have told us so much about this case. So for the fact being that it's possible that these two dudes exited out of the docking area, and the fact that the docking camera does not work, that itself draws along questions that also puts them in a suspicious state. They had to be in that kitchen area when she walked in. She was in two different kitchen areas: the basement kitchen area where they was, and also the upper kitchen area where they say nobody be at. Now, there's one, I'm gonna say this one more time. Matter of fact, understand this also. Back here, behind this here, let me click on this so you can see what I'm talking about. There's a hallway back there. Okay? That's why these doors are there. There's a hallway back there. Okay? There are stairs that lead down into the lower level area. Okay? And then they come out of either of these rooms. You see the escalator? Okay. They can come out of either of these rooms. Alright? Even if they came out of either of these rooms, are you telling me that they stayed down here in this lower level? Because in order for them to come back up, I don't care what route they take from this lower level, whether they take the escalators, okay, or the stairs behind the escalators, if they take these hallways behind these rooms, either way you put it, once they get upstairs, they have to be in one of these cameras. One of these cameras if they're going to leave out, including the southwest camera. Alright, they have to be in one of these cameras, and they're not. Do you get what I'm saying now? Now, there was only one other way besides the docking area. Understand what I'm about to tell you? Besides the docking area, there's only one other way they could have left this building without being detected by cameras. Once they leave out of the upper kitchen area, and he was in the upper kitchen area when he went through this door. When he went through these double doors, the last time, for his very last time, at 2:37, when he went through those double doors, he was automatically in the upper kitchen area. Automatically. Now, where did he put that stuff that he was hauling? Where did he have to put this stuff? You're approximately an hour from the time she enters into the lower level kitchen. You are approximately an hour away from that. Where did you put this stuff, and where did you go afterwards? Because you are definitely in, once again, the upper kitchen area by default. Once you enter these double doors, by default you are into the upper kitchen area by default. Now, you may not be in the direct area where she was found in the freezer, but you are just around the corner from that area when you walk into these double doors. So you had to put that stuff up somewhere that you had on that cart. All right? You had to put that stuff up somewhere. Whether it was down in the lower level section or in the upper kitchen section, you had to put that stuff somewhere. Okay? Now, even if you didn't go into the upper kitchen where she was found, again, you are still around the corner from that kitchen once you go into these double doors. Once you go into these double doors, I'm trying to drill this in your head so you can get an understanding of where I'm coming from. Now, if he was to leave without being seen on any other camera, what he would have to do is he would have to come in this area. He would have to come in this area from the upper kitchen. He would have to slide through here and come in this area. This is just to leave without being detected on the cameras. He would have to slide through here, come through this area. He can't go this way. Okay? He can't go this way, or he's automatically detected by the cameras. Alright? He can't go that way. So he would have to come through this section. And let me give you just pan around so you can see. Okay? He would have to come through this section. There's no door there. If it is, it's not on the let me show you what I mean. Because if it was a door there, then that would mean the door would be here. And that's not a door. This right here is a shadow of this door. So this is not a door. Alright. In fact, they wouldn't even build it like that for this door to block that door by it being open. They wouldn't even build it like that. I don't think they would be that stupid. See if we can get a view from this side. Not too good of a view, but there's no door that leads into this room in this hallway. The door that leads into this room, in fact, that's a different room. I'm gonna have to get to that room. So let me continue showing you from here. All right, so he had to come out of that kitchen, the upper kitchen area, and he'd have to come into this area, and he'd have to continue back this way. All right, and he'd have to end up somewhere in this room. As you can see, this is just outside. See the red canopy up top? Outside? That hallway where they enter into the southwest entry? I'll show it to you. But he'd have to come through this direction, go out this door, and I'll show you where this door leads to. And this is just to be undetected by the cameras. And for you to even try to do all of this shit, I mean, you're running from something. See if I can get a good zoom in. Zooming out. Zoom in. And you don't get a good. But there's a door on the inside of this hall. There's a door on the inside of this hall that leads to that room that I just showed you. This room right here. See that wall right there? Show it to you again. Pay attention. This is the wall that you see right here. This is the window. Alright? This is the window that you're seeing. This wall, that light, and this red canopy. Alright? This is the window you're seeing. This wall, this light, and this red canopy. That wall, that light, that red canopy. This door is on the other side of that wall. This door is behind this light. This is the only way he could have went without being detected by the camera. Besides the docking area. Alright. It's behind that light. That door leads behind that light. So he could have popped out right here. We don't have a camera showing us anything here. We have a camera showing us the section back here. See this black car right here where my cursor's at? I think that's an SUV. White car next to it. We have a camera showing that area. And that camera sits right up here. It's showing that area. It don't show this area. That's why when you see Monifa and them walking through this way, walking back and forward, they was going towards the garage area. I don't know why some people thought they was going towards the street. That camera points in this direction. there's a light over here in this building across that street. There's a light over here that flashes. I think it's this one right here. I think it's this light right here. It just flashes at night. It's just like a showroom type shit going on. You know what I'm saying? So this is the direction that the camera is showing. So they was walking back and forth this way. The docking area is over here. They could have left out of the docking area and just walked along that wall and just kept on straight down. You never see them, or go into that garage, or they could have just walked around and walked along that side between this garage and this building, or walked along that side and got to the front. Or they could have walked out of here, out of that hall, from that room I showed you. They could have walked out of here and just went straight down. Just went straight down. Straight on out. And you never see any of these cars. You never see any of those cars move. Or they could have been parked on the side over here. Or the front. We don't have footage of the front. Not by camera. We don't have the footage of the front by security camera. So they could have made either of those maneuvers again through this kitchen area, through that hall, through the kitchen area, through that room, into this small room, out that back door, come out of this hall and go either this direction or straight down, or they could have cut across this way. Think I get it better over here. Nah. They could have cut across this way, which we don't get footage of. See what I mean? They could have cut across this way and come on. Went down those little stairs right there and just went where the hell they wanted to go. Cut this way and go to the front. But why would you go through all that trouble cutting through this area? Why would you do that? Unless you're trying to elude the cameras. You've been in the camera all this time, and all of a sudden you're trying to elude. And this is the hall that I'm right here. They could have came through this little area right here. That leads to the upper kitchen. That hall right there. You understand? That hall is over by that docking area and the upper kitchen area. So they could have just came through here, like I said, walked on their little ass through one of these doors, came out this way. But for you to do that means you are eluding the camera. You've been in the camera all this damn time, and all of a sudden it's time to go. You want to go through all this trouble to go out? Or, like I say, could have went out the docking area. Those are the only two ways. And this way, this direction would be a strange way for them to try to leave. When it's considered around the time frame Kenneka is about to enter into these kitchen areas, this seems like a very strange way to try to leave. Like, why would you do that? But then you leave out of the docking area and you are still not on footage. Because, like I say, conveniently, that camera doesn't work. Now, that's not the only thing. Let's take this back. let me show you how, just by watching this footage that I'm playing with right now, just by watching this footage right here alone, you would not consider any activity, like any real activity going on down here. Okay, you wouldn't consider any real activity going on down here as far as people down here just to be down here, you know what I'm saying, doing practically nothing other than mopping the floor, playing around, walking around a little bit, go get something to drink, playing with your phone, still talking and shit, you know, just playing and bullshitting around. You wouldn't think that that was going on down here without this footage. I'm gonna say that one more time so you'll understand where I'm finna come next. Just by watching this footage, you would not understand the activities that's going on down here without watching this footage. Now, the reason why I'm saying that is because what goes on over here should be synced in with what's going on over here. But what happened is, listen, pay attention. What happens is, every time it's time for them to leave from this area and go into this camera area, it skips the time frame. It just skips it. For instance, and I'm gonna show you. Okay, that's at 48:42. Give me a second. All right, 48:29. So we're gonna start it from here. In fact, now you know what? We're gonna leave it like that. 48:29. All right, now let's watch how this goes. Now this footage right here, this camera right here follows the 10-second rules. After 10 seconds it jumps. All right, so let's get this to 48:39. Oh, 49:39. Get a little closer. Okay. 49:39. Now, he got the bag in his hand. He's walking in that direction. Oh, and also, just so you know, it takes 7 seconds to go from this camera to this camera. I counted it. I know what I'm talking about. Just watch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So he had to put the bag down. That knocked it off about 3 seconds. Watch. He goes back. Okay, our 7 seconds is up. Where is he? Where is he? Now, what he can do is he can walk just under the camera. I see them do that a lot. All right. But that's not what I'm showing you. Pay attention. When it gets close enough to where we start talking about detecting where they are around the time frame or going into the time frame of Kenneka You see that? They do that a lot. I can't even get 123.03. Watch again. I can't get to 123.03. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get to 123.22. Look, I can't even get to 123.22. Okay, so let's get to one. Did you see what I'm? Watch again. I know some of you seen it. Show it again. Let's get it to 121.22. 121.32. It skips 121.22. So let's get this to one over here. Let's get this to 121.32. $121.32 is what we're waiting on. Okay. Now what we'll do is we'll try to sync them. See how they won't let me sync that? Because I need those seconds in order to get this to sync to. Watch it. Watch what I'm saying. 121.32 is what we seeking. And we get it, right? You see him sweeping the float. Okay. 121.32, we get that, right? Because we see him sweeping the float. So what I want to do is I want to sync this. But if I hit play here, stop it, then just a few seconds. If I just wanted that 121.35, pay attention to what I'm saying. If I just wanted that 120, see, black folks, we don't pay attention. We have to pay attention. We have to do the boring work if you want a solution. Understand? This is the boring shit that they do all the fucking time when they want to do slick shit and get away with shit. They do the boring work. Niggas always trying to have fun, fuck the fun shit, get to work. Understand what I'm saying? Now watch this shit. 121.32. What I need to do is I need this to go at least 3 seconds up and stop it at 121.35, so that when I let this play out to 121.35, I can hit play over here, right? Watch. And what I'm trying to do is get his motion from here to here, because he's sweeping that floor. Watch. 33, 34, 30. See how it jumps? I can't get those seconds. So you say, okay, well, go to 22.40 then, or just let this play out to 21.35. I'll do that. Do you see him yet? doesn't look like too much activity going on, right? Without this camera. So they keep skipping the motion from here to here. When it's going into the time frame and you just seen them pop out, again, it doesn't look like that much is going on. When it goes into the time frame of Kenneka getting ready to walk in this place, we still got 2 hours to go. Alright? But they're trying to make it seem like nothing is really going on down here, and these guys are not really down there for that much. But in actuality, they're down here bullshitting. See, if the other one in the gray was down here with him, they'll still be down here bullshitting. But because the other one in the gray is up top working in the visibility hall in that restaurant area, and he's pushing the cart back and forth from there to the upper kitchen area, okay, that's the only reason why he's really doing anything as far as work down here. But again, you don't really see any activity here. All you see is little heads passing by. You don't know who that is. So without this camera, you don't know what the hell is going on here. You don't know that this camera is really this fucking kitchen, and it's 7 seconds away from here to here. Okay? That needs to be known for you to get an understanding of how these motherfuckers is down here bullshitting around, and then all of a sudden when it's time for Kenneka to come around, neither do you see them in any other camera coming out. Okay? So without knowing this stuff, you wouldn't think to follow these motherfuckers. Without knowing this stuff, you wouldn't think to watch their steps and trace them. But we got their ass down here, and we got their ass in the upper kitchen, and they're not leaving. Why? Why don't we have them leaving? Oh, because they probably left out of the docking area. How fucking convenient. Because the docking camera just so happened to not fucking work that night. How fucking convenient. So that's where they exit to leave. They go home, right? The docking area. So why we don't have a docking area footage? Because something went down in that motherfucker, and y'all don't want us to see it. It's plain sight. How confusing do you have to be about this shit? And to tell you the truth, I'm just about done with this fucking case, because we see here who the fuck the culprits are. Yeah, Monifa and them got the girl drunk, they got her fucked up, but I don't think they killed her. It's motherfuckers like these two who never come out the fucking kitchen. And then it's that goddamn manager and that goddamn security guard. Those four got some damn explaining to do. Those four got some explaining to do. Again, the kids in the room at that party, they drugged her. They fucked her up. But these motherfuckers down here, they killed her. That manager and that security guard, they know what the fuck went on. These people killed that girl. Now you may say, well, maybe they just did it like that so you can pinpoint it on these two dudes. Why would they have to do that? And I just showed you that they're trying to get these dudes out of it by skipping footage. By skipping footage, they're trying to get these dudes out of it. They're not trying to say that they did it. They're trying to get them out of it because they're skipping footage from here to here, from here to here. They're skipping footage. I'm going to keep trying to line this shit up. Watch. Again, we're going to do the boring shit. Because that's what I do. Okay? In order for anything to get done, you have to do the boring shit. Now we know he had that backpack because we seen him do that here. Okay? But what I'm saying is, without this footage, and only this footage, you will not think that much activity is going on down to us. He's not even in the fucking kitchen no more. Look at this. Do he look like he's in the kitchen? Do you get my drift? Do it look like he's in the kitchen right now? No, but he's down there. So by watching this footage alone, you would think, okay, ain't nothing going on. Ain't nobody down here. So when she finally rolls in, coming around this corner, you think ain't nobody down here. Ain't nobody been down here. I mean, for the longest, since the dude had been done doing this flow. Because the guy that did this table, the one that's in the gray, he did that a while back. Now the dude in the red is doing this flow. Once he's done with that flow, you don't really see him no more. So in your mind, nobody's down here. Okay? Nobody's down here. So you wouldn't think to trace them and say, where are they now? You wouldn't think to trace them and say, where are they now? How did they leave out of this area? Where did they go? Because by looking at this footage, they just look like some people just cleaning up some shit and they own about their business. No, they are the fucking cold press. They never leave out of this area again. If they leave out of this area after 2:30, please show me the footage. Anybody, show me the footage of them out of this area on the 9th, September 9th, after 2:30. Show me them out of this area. Show me them out of this area. That's all I'm asking, because I don't see it. Watch this. Watch this. Watch. Pay attention. I want y'all to see this clock. It's 2:37. Watch what time that clock says after the 10-second rule. Let's do that again. This time I'm going to pause it just in case you didn't see it. So we know he didn't come out of this area. We know either one of them didn't come out of this area because the camera jumped to 4:33. Again, they're not doing this to make it seem like those guys did it. because they're trying to hide those guys. They're trying to say that they didn't do it. When you go down to this footage, they're trying to say they didn't do it. That's the reason why they keep bouncing with the clock. See that? That shit jumped from 151 to 156. Now they got him there. Look like he just got down there, don't it? Let's go back some. Matter of fact, this is where I need to show you. So I'm gonna pause this. We're gonna go to 5 minutes. Pause it right there. 5 minutes and 52 seconds. Y'all see where he just went, right? He went in that direction, right? 5 minutes and 52 seconds. Let's do that again. He went in that direction. Okay. I just told you it takes 7 seconds to leave from this camera to this camera. It takes 7 seconds. So 5:44. See that? They skipped 5:44 and jumped to 4:40. I mean 5:40. 5:46. Watch. Will we see him? Will we see him? No, we don't see him. Not only they jumped it to 5:46 over here, but over here it skips 5:40. It skips 5:37 because it jumped to 5:46. Do you get what I'm saying? It jumped from. We're trying to get a 5. Okay, let's do it again. Let's do it again. I said let's do the boring shit, right? So let's do it again. No. All right, watch. And I know a lot of y'all get it. I know a lot of y'all get it. I'm just doing this for those who's not getting it yet. Okay, he gets what he get and he leaves. Okay, from 5:36, we'll give it 5:37. 7 seconds later, he should be here. Meaning he should be here at 5:44. Anytime after 5:44. So what we're looking for is 5:44, and I knew they was going to jump it because I'm trying to get it at 4:38. I mean, my bad, 5:38. Well, 5:34. But they won't let me start at 5:34. They jumps it back. That's how I knew they was going to jump over 5:44. Watch. 5:44 is what we're looking for. 7 seconds from here to here. Okay? 5:44, 5:45, 5:46. Somewhere along those lines, we should see him here. So we're at 5:37. Waiting for 5:44. 5:44. Watch. Jumps it, right? He jumps it at 5:46. So you'll never see him here. Watch. They jump it. See? You never see him there. So let's go. Okay, so let's go to the next time he comes in. 7:40. So they're saying for 2 whole minutes he stayed somewhere in this area somewhere, whether it was just below here or whatever. They trying to say that for 2 whole minutes he didn't come back this way. So for 2 whole minutes. So we're gonna stop it at 7:56. So let's get it to 7:56 if we can. Here go your boy in gray. Now this is going to jump for certain because they're not in the camera long enough. Okay, so that's 8:43. So let's watch it for 43 seconds. All right, let's watch it. We're over here. This clock right here. Whoa. See how they jumped that? It's cool. Now he goes in that direction. You see him go into that direction, right? It's 8:52. He goes into that direction. Y'all seen that they jumped 8:52. See that? They jumped 8:52. So they're hiding the activity that's going on in this footage. So it'll look like they're not that busy down there. Nobody was really down there. Get what I'm saying? Come on, man.